Marvel Studios, the once undisputed titan of Hollywood, is in crisis. Layoffs, declining audience interest, and shifting strategies are forcing the studio into uncharted territory. For over a decade, Marvel dominated cinema like no other. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, wasn't just a franchise, it was a cultural movement. But now, everything is changing. How did we get here? What's happening right now? And most importantly, can Marvel recover? Let's break it down. The rise and dominance of Marvel. It all started in 2008, when Marvel released Iron Man. That one movie, starring Robert Downey Jr., changed Hollywood forever. It introduced the concept of a shared cinematic universe, setting the stage for something bigger. Movie after movie, Marvel built an empire. The Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, and Thor. Ragnarok became not just box office hits, but pop culture milestones. By 2019, Marvel had reached its peak. Avengers: Endgame shattered records, grossing $2.8 billion worldwide. It was the most successful movie in MCU history, and for a brief moment, the highest-grossing film of all time. Fans were obsessed. Theories, speculations, and excitement ran wild. It felt like Marvel could do no wrong. But then, everything changed. What went wrong? After Endgame, Marvel faced a massive challenge. How do you top the biggest movie of all time? Instead of slowing down, Marvel ramped up production. More movies, more Disney Plus shows, more interconnected storylines. At first, it seemed promising. Spider-Man: No Way Home, 2021, proved the MCU still had magic, crossing $1.9 billion at the box office. But then, things started to crack. Eternals struggled with mixed reviews. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness felt messy and rushed. Thor: Love and Thunder was criticized for being too comedic. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania became one of Marvel's biggest financial disappointments. Disney Plus shows like Secret Invasion were outright failures, with poor CGI, weak storytelling, and declining viewership. Marvel's biggest mistake? Oversaturation, too much content, too fast, with declining quality. And fans noticed. For the first time in years, Marvel films were underperforming. The once hyped brand had lost its excitement. Even Disney CEO Bob Iger admitted, "We made too much, too fast, and we need to slow down." Marvel's latest layoffs. What's happening now? As Marvel struggled to regain control, the layoffs hit. 1. Cutting costs. Disney, facing financial pressure, started slashing jobs across multiple divisions. Marvel was no exception. Hundreds of employees were laid off. The visual effects, VFX department took a massive hit. Animation teams were downsized. Several projects were delayed or canceled. 2. Fewer movies, fewer shows. Marvel has officially reduced its yearly output. Instead of 4 movies and 4 Disney Plus series per year, they will now focus on 2 films and 3 shows. 3. A return to quality. Kevin Feige, the mastermind behind the MCU, has acknowledged the problem. Marvel now wants to focus on making stronger, well-crafted stories instead of just pushing out content. The first big test? Deadpool and Wolverine. This is Marvel's only major blockbuster for 2024. If it succeeds, it could restore faith in the brand. But if it fails, Marvel may be in even bigger trouble. What's next for Marvel? Marvel still has major films lined up. Captain America, Brave New World, 2025. Thunderbolts, 2025. Fantastic Four, 2025. Avengers, Doomsday, 2026. Avengers: Secret Wars, 2027. However, the biggest challenge isn't making these films. It's winning back the audience. Fans have started losing trust in Marvel. The once unstoppable franchise now faces serious competition. Even the idea of the Avengers no longer excites people. With Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Widow gone, the new Avengers lineup feels less impactful. So, what does Marvel need to do? 1. Focus on storytelling. Marvel's best films, Iron Man, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, weren't just big spectacles. They were great stories. The studio needs to go back to that. 2. Slow down the multiverse. The multiverse concept was exciting at first, but now it feels like lazy storytelling. Constant cameos and alternate versions of characters can't replace emotional stakes. 3. Rebuild the fan connection. One of the biggest reasons Marvel succeeded in the past was fan loyalty. People cared about these characters. The studio needs to reignite that passion. Is Marvel's golden era over? Marvel isn't dead, but it's no longer the dominant force it once was. The future depends on what happens next. If Deadpool and Wolverine flops, Marvel could face a major crisis, but if it succeeds, it could be the beginning of a comeback. Right now, Marvel is on the edge of a knife. The question is, will it rise again, or will it become just another faded legend in Hollywood history?